Hey everyone, in this video we are talk about interview questions part 3. So we have a set of questions. So based on that question we'll discuss. So I have a total 7 questions. Let me explain one by one. So first one is display whose name start with vowels. Vowels in the sense A, E, I, O, U. So how to solve this kind of the question in interview? So look at this. So this is a question. Display whose name start with vowel. So how to identify the particular person names exactly start with vowels? That must be a first character. Should be start with A or E or I or O or U. So now we'll type the query. So select as it is, just I'll display the name of the employees from emp table, and the where class I'm going to write some condition. See, whenever you write a start with any letter, so we use a like operator. So before that in LHS we should use a column name, that is e name. So I would use the word like operator, and then I'll write a pattern within the single quotes. So what is pattern A? So my character is A, and I'll use percentile. Okay, so the logic is starts with any character means we should use first character then a percentile. So percentile, it will cover a number of character present in the particular name. So we use the percentile. Or second one is what? E name. Again we would write like e percentile or and. Remember, we should not use the and operator. And operator, it is actually used to all the condition is satisfied, but here or operator means any one of the condition is satisfied, then it will provide the output. I would write again the e name like percentile I. Okay. Or two more words will be there, that is e name like which word next the o percentile. Or the last one is e name like u percentile. Okay, so this is a query to get the what whose name exactly start with the words. So let me execute. So I got only the two character, I mean Alan and Adams. Also according to that table, we'll check it out how exactly the values are present. Select key name from emp. So a e I o u only. Okay, a, yes, Alan will be selected, and yes, another a will be there. Other than that, nothing else here. So that is the reason it has given a two name Alan and Adams. Okay, so this is the first question, and now we'll discuss the second question. What is the second question? Display whose name ends with vowels. So ends with vowels means here a very simple logic you can easily identify. So everything remains same. I would write the same query again to select e name from emp where. So everything remains same. I'm just going to change the what percentile here. Okay, so whenever you want to display at the end character, we'll use first percentile then the character. So this is the small changes, and this 100% interview questions, and I'll just make the small changes like this. Oh my god, let me again change percentile a percentile e percentile I percentile O percentile U. Okay, so if you want to get back the older query, you just use up arrow and down arrow, will get that. Okay, so let me execute that. Whose name ends exactly with the vowels. Okay, so we'll get the what, only the one character, that is a Blake. So we'll check. Okay, or the only we look into the what last letter. So is there any E is one belongs to the vowels. So other than that, nothing else over here. Then the answer will be correct. The next we'll discuss one more question. Display whose name start with consonants. Okay, so consonant in the sense except the A E I O U vowels. So now I cannot write around 21 characters. So now I'll use a simple logic. So let me type the question. Yes, this is my question. And so again I'll write the what query. Select key name, or you can use asterisk for all the detail, or any expression if you want you can use, from emp where e name. So like, so what is the question? The names start with consonants. So I cannot write 21 character, but I would write the what, one simple logic, that is I use not like operator, not like operator. And again I'm going to write the what, start in the sense a percentile. Okay, so or again e name not like e percentile, or again e name not like e I percentile, or e name not like I O percentile. The last one, or e name not like AEIOU. The last word is U percentile. Okay, so let me execute. So now we got a few answer. Okay, so the names does not start with the vowels. Okay, not like is just invert the answers. Instead of selecting this, it will be rejected. Now one more question will be discussed. So display whose name ends with consonants. Again, I will not write this 21 character, but I'll use the word one beautiful easy logic, that is not like operator. So now I am changing the last letter should not be a vowels. Both are same. Okay, the names ends with the consonants and does not ends with the vowel. Both are same logic only we are using here. Simple u percentile o percentile I, then percentile e, then percentile a. Okay, so a e I o u. So let me execute. Again we got a few answers. Okay, so all the answer got selected. So like this we should use the what logic in the questions. The next question will be discussed. Display the number of time character a present in the Malayalam. So Malayalam is one of the character. In that character we are going to find how many time a is repeated. So how to do this? So look at this. Display number of time character A present in Malayalam. So now I'll use select. I'll just use single row function. I'll use the single row function that is length function. Length function. So the length of I'm just using a character is Malayalam. Okay, I'll just copy and I'll paste it over here. So this is my a character. So I'll just use the length of a Malayalam character. So then I'll use one of the expression I'm going to creating minus, again I'll write length of, and here inside I'm going to use one more function that is called as replace function. So replace function is used to remove the characters present in the particular character also, else we can interchange or different value also, new value also we can add it. So here we can pass a three argument. So that is first one is always a original string, so that is my Malayalam. Okay, the second argument that always should be a strings. Okay, any string. Okay, out of this which string I'm going to select? Yes, I'm going to select a character A. If I write the third, so that will be interchange instead of this A, so should not do this. I just selected A and remove the A from the Malayalam character. So that is the reason I use only the two argument, but we can pass three argument here. And remember, so we don't have a Malayalam character in the employee table. So what can I do is I'll use one of the simple table called dual table. It is also known as dummy table. And this table consists of always one row and one column. So we use a dual table, and let me execute this. Okay, so we got answer as 4. So 4 s, well, manually we can check here. So this is my character Malayalam. Okay, so how many times A will be repeated? 1 2 2 3 4. That's it. So output is also a 4 repeated character. So this much easy we can get the output. So the next it's a very pretty simple question, and we can easily sort out display those employees whose salary is equal to an average of maximum and minimum salary. So these are the general expressions we are going to find, and it's a simple thing. Okay, I'll just execute. Okay, let me copy this question again and I'll paste it out. Okay, so what I should do is I can display the employee's name or all the detail name from EMP with a salary, because I cannot write a multiple function in the where clause, so that is the reason I use subquery, and I'll use the what equal operator. Better to go with the what in operator select. So what the people asking here asking the salary is equal to an average of the maximum and minimum salary. So how to do this maximum and minimum average salary? So now let me write first maximum salary, and I'm going to write the expression plus minimum of salary. Okay, so overall divided by which a minimum maximum function which provides a single output, and minimum function is also provide a single output. Based on that we are, so number of output divided by 2. Okay, so then we'll use from class EMP. So first it will fetch, means subquery will be executed, it will fetch the maximum salary of the table, and then it will fetch a minimum salary of the table, and that will be added, so that total value will be divided by with a 2. Then we can easily get the what, and an average of the maximum and minimum of the employees. So here one thing, yes, here I'm just missed the word spelling. Okay, select SELECT, select a max of sal plus min of sal divided by 2 from EMP. Just close this and then execute. You get what? No row selected. Which is nothing but that value is not present in the table. So the next question, display the name of the employees who are working in the company for the past 5 years. Okay, I will check it out how to find out the past 5 years. Sometimes they might ask 10 years, 1 years, whatever it may be. The logic are same for everything. Okay, so now I would display the name of the employee. So my column name is ename from emp. So where I'll use one of the function called toChar. The full form is toCharacter. I'll use here, I can pass a two argument. One is the date and one more is some pattern, date pattern we are using. So I'll use sysdate. Sysdate, it provides today's date. I'll use system date, and I'll use the some pattern or models YYYY. So that is today's year, and I'll use minus again. I'll use to char of higher date because I have a higher date column. So let me change the thing. Okay, higher date, and the second argument is also I would use y is year. Okay, I'll use a greater than equal to 5. Execute. So I got all the 14 names, which means all people are working in the past 5 years. Thank you.